Connect Festival right here live in Edinburgh. Over the next few days we're going to be bringing you the best live acts that Connect has to offer. We're going to be showing you around the festival, and we're actually sat right next to the main stage now, which is brilliant, and it's actually based right on Edinburgh Airport. Today you can expect some acts such as Future Island, Jockstrap, Franz Ferdinand and Primal Scream. Today is going to be a great day, guys. We are obviously here at Connect, which is based at the Royal Highland Centre, which, if anybody in Scotland knows, this is the place where the Royal Highland Games takes place every single year. So there's obviously loads of like farmers markets, there's loads of honey and sustainable markets and things like that come to the Royal Highland Centre, and you obviously get to see the different horses and cows and things getting bred and sold, and it's really interesting. If you've ever got a chance, take the family with you. It's not just a farmers event, you get to see so many different things that are going on in the local Scotland area, I guess. So we're actually at Connect and talking about sustainability and markets and stuff. Behind us here we have a little market going on, so there's loads of different things that you can go and get in here. There's jewellery making, there's some opportunities to buy some prints, some new clothing, anything that you can think of that's sustainable. There is something for someone here. They also have something that I've never seen before. They have tooth gems, so they're little like gems that you stick on your teeth. That might be interesting to look at later, but I'm not too sure about that one. So we are here at Connect all weekend. Stay tuned. Hi guys, I'm here at Connect with Frankie, and we are going to be doing a wee interview talking about student radio and things like that. So first question, can you tell us a wee bit about your journey from student radio, both and then to going to being a DJ and TV presenter?
Oh, it's been a long journey, but it's been good. So I started off student radio, it was my last year at uni, started in Fresh Air at Edinburgh Uni, and it was really annoying to me that I hadn't discovered student radio before, because I loved it so much. I was like, why didn't I know this existed? So I think in that last year I just kind of crammed in everything I could, and there was decks in the studio, and I thought, I'm just going to learn it. Like, why not? Like, let's just really put my teeth into everything. So started learning to DJ, but you know, with uni, like, it's a lot, especially in your last year with studying. So I thought, right, after I graduate, I'm going to go to Ibiza and do a DJ course, just really try this, and it was such a good course. Point Blank the school's called, and really taught me a lot about production, DJing, and I came back to Scotland after those 2 weeks and just felt kind of confident to be able to start doing gigs, and I got gigs kind of straight away, which was really great at the time. And then I thought that radio was something I really wanted to pursue. I did law and Spanish at uni, just didn't really resonate with me. So I thought, this is it, this is the one. So I moved to Glasgow, did a lot of like random kind of work experience, applied for actually the Student Radio Association, and got it. So I was the Scotland rep for about a year, which was a brilliant experience. The people I met they were just awesome. I love student radio. Then I was working doing the free work experience at the BBC.
Yeah.
So I was doing that. So you do like 2 weeks kind of work experience, and they'd said, well, why don't you apply for this journalism trainee scheme? And I was like, well, what's that? So they were saying, well, the BBC, if you're successful, you get taught to be a journalist, essentially. So that sounds pretty good. I had wanted a career in radio specifically, but I thought, well, that's a good way in, and why not? Somehow managed to get on the scheme. really lucky, kept DJing alongside that too, and then I just kind of started working my way into more reporting. It took a while. I was a digital journalist at first, but I started pitching ideas, and they took me on with some of the ideas, which was great. And then through that, a job opening came for an entertainment reporter, and that's how I got my job. So yeah, entertainment reporter and DJ. And honestly, if it wasn't for student radio, I swear to you, I would not be here. 100% not be here.
So talking obviously about student radio, what's a piece of advice you would give someone that's in student radio right now that you wish you knew?
Oh, such a good question. Advice that I wish I knew when I was in student radio. I think it's maybe not something I wish I knew, but just something I wish I had perspective on. Everybody's journey is different, and I think it's so easy to look at maybe somebody who's younger than you and you're like, oh my god, how are they doing a national program, and I'm like, not there yet. Like, what can I do to get there? I think it's everybody's journey is different. You're going to go through different routes, but you'll ultimately get to somewhere that you're happy with. Try not to compare, and I think you just need to be bold and stick true to what you want to do. I think that's and I kind of knew that, but I think it's something you really do learn, and you've just got to fake it till you make it, essentially. I got stuck on the TV like literally before I even started my job. It was like a week before I officially started, and they're like, Frankie, can you come and talk about this thing? And I was like, I've never done a live piece on the TV before, oh my god. And it's like, you can do it. You've got more capability than you give yourself credit for, so just go for it. And I think it's just, that's one thing I would tell people, just go for it. You think maybe I'm not qualified, just go for it. Fake it till you make it, feign that confidence, because it's going to work out for you. But sorry, I feel like that was kind of loads of different advice that I wish I'd known, but I think that's what I would have liked to have told myself.
So what act are you most looking forward to at Connect this weekend?
Oh, well, I just chatted to Talia at the Speakeasy, and I think I'm really excited to see her because she's got some new music from a new album that I think she's going to release next year, what she says, hopefully. So she's going to play some of that, so I'm really excited to see her. Of course, Fred again. I think everybody's buzzing to see Fred again tonight. But yeah, it's just such a really eclectic lineup, so I think I kind of want to find someone that I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I think that's good, and you're like, oh my god, I'm going to rinse their music now forever.
So, what can people look forward for your set tomorrow?
Good question. Well, I'm on at 1 p.m, so I think I'm going to keep it quite chill. I was there earlier on just kind of getting a vibe for the stage, and it does seem to be at this time it's more kind of chill vibes, so I'm thinking maybe a bit more breaksy electro, but nice, calm, nothing crazy and heavy. I do prefer the warm-up sets actually these days. I do kind of like the journey that you can go on with an earlier set or a more chill set. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. So.
And then my final question for you, what has been like the biggest highlight of your career?
God, biggest highlight, I think interviewing Macklemore. That was
cool.
mad. And it was actually student radio that helped me with that, because I saw student radio posting in the group, so I'm still part of the group because it's the best, and they're saying, oh, interview for Macklemore, and I'd actually messaged Scott, and I was like, Scott, is Macklemore doing interviews? And he was like, yes. So I was like, right, I'm going to pitch this, and Macklemore was awesome, so bloody nice. And I think doing that, and I was just about to start my role as an entertainment reporter, it was just kind of gave me the excitement of what my job was going to come, like what was going to come in the job, and it was just like a pinch me moment. Like I remember when Thrift Shop came out 10 years ago, I was like, loved that tune, it was like my jam. So just seeing him in the flesh, I was like, it was crazy. So I feel like that was probably the highlight so far in terms of my career.
Edinburgh, are you with me? Okay. Here we go. I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost, I've been lost for a while. Till they have, no run for the well. Keep diamonds as well.
This is going to be our final little talk. We're in the unknown pleasures area of the field this weekend. There is some mindfulness and thoughtful tents. There's also a wee sauna around here somewhere, which I'm interested to check out, to be honest with you. I've never heard of a sauna at a music festival, which, interesting. There's loads of different things to do around here. There's even a guy on stilts that's kind of scaring me a little bit, but it'll be exciting. So obviously we've had a brilliant weekend. Fred again is playing tonight, so excited for that, and Franz Ferdinand were probably the highlight for me yesterday, along with Primal Scream, who I never thought I was actually going to enjoy, but I really did. Stay tuned for some videos of them as well. We'll post everything. Checking out. Have a great weekend, guys.